Please view the video Retrieve Source Basics before viewing this video. This presentation begins at Select Data Source. On the entry screen, we select two source files and provide short names. Duplicates will be consolidated. Values lower than 0.5 will be adjusted to 0. Unit columns will be retained only if at least 80% of the values in the column are non-zero. A worksheet containing information about discarded units will highlight certain entries. Units that do not appear in the filter unit list will be discarded. You may select your own filter workbook and filter unit list. See Human Protein Coding Genes list in the example data worksheet for the filter unit list format. Ranger Records Standard Comments. You may add personal comments in the comments box at the bottom of the screen. After completion of Select Unit Source, the WS worksheet shows that 8 worksheets have been added. In the Retrieve Source Basics video, 4 worksheets were added. 3 more worksheets were added here because of the second source file. Worksheet Source Discard was added because adjustment and filtering options were selected. In the Actions worksheet, we see how the source files have been reduced in size. Duplicates have been consolidated. When 2 source files are selected, Ranger eliminates units that do not appear in both source files. See Non-paired count. Filtered count shows the number of units not found in the filter list. Discard counts shows the number of units that were eliminated because of value adjustments. The Source Discard worksheet displays information about units that were removed from the source files. The first 2 columns identify units not present in the filter file. Color coding provides information about the reasons units were discarded. Yellow identifies units found in only one source file. Blue identifies units having mean value below the threshold. Orange identifies units having insufficient non-zero values. Worksheets Source Control and Source EXP provide additional information about the adjustment and filtering processes. In both files, we see 0.00 values highlighted in red. The original values fell below the threshold of 0.5. In each file, we see a unit highlighted in blue with the font of the content in purple. These are duplicated units with consolidated values. Ranger provides the option to eliminate duplicated units from the source files. After clicking on Retrieve Source, we select the Remove Duplicate Units option. An entry screen appears, providing the opportunity either confirm or cancel your choice. In Worksheets Source Control and Source EXP, we see that the duplicated unit AAGAB has been removed. Because the unit lists for the 2 source files must match, AAGAB has been removed from both worksheets. One additional option is available for adjustment of source file values. You may choose to adjust values for all units for ease of comparison. Click on Adjust Source Values. Adjustment occurs after the source has been retrieved. The entry screen provides warnings about the results of the operation. When adjusting the source values, you must select the primary and comparison sources. Ranger provides a default. Click OK to proceed or cancel. Here we look at the before and after results for source control, the primary source file that was selected. The lowest non-zero value for each unit is changed to 1.00. All other values are adjusted proportionally. For example, the lowest non-zero value for OSPT was 0.93. To reduce it to 1.00 requires a proportion of roughly 1.08. All values for OSPT are therefore multiplied by 1.08. A matching calculation is performed for OSPT in Source EXP. Here we look at the before and after results for Source EXP, the comparison source file. The proportions used for adjustment of units in source control were applied to the same units in Source EXP. For example, the 1.08 proportion used for unit OSPT in source control is applied to all values for unit OSPT in Source EXP. This concludes the discussion of selecting a data source and making adjustments to the data.